His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact that his arms and lungs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they separated due to a severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of this body were damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. Does that mean Nekomaru was repeatedly called with some sort of weapon? But there was a reason they need to pile up him over and over again. That's probably not the best time to think this, but I guess Nekomaru was really transformed into a robot now.
Well?
If they wanted to kill him, they could have just destroyed his head. Why did they destroy his entire body, too? Maybe they didn't know how to kill a robot, so they damaged him all over.
You!
He had the type to die easily.
What's that mean?
He obviously didn't fight him head on, but even then, he wouldn't leave himself open to attack. You're right, in fact, that's the biggest mystery. Nekomaru was even stronger after he became a robot. I can't think of anyone who'd be capable of killing him. Anyway, this alone isn't enough information. I should investigate a little more thoroughly. Even if they bound him up, the killer still had to deal with the robotic Nekomaru first. Who did this, and how were they able to bind Nekomaru? It's been tied in a loop, but... Something protruding from behind Nekomaru's neck is this? Probably. So, the mallet. The hammer. Where
How cruel!
Oh, that came from... the game. The ultimate weapon. Almost like it's new or something.
It is strange,
Also, what
no?
did the killer obtain this hammer? Prior to now, I do not believe I've ever seen an object like this. Was it hidden somewhere? From the game.
Leave it to me!
There is something I thought was weird. You going back that far?
Like,
Come on, you know it's too right. You heard that rumbling sound? Rumbling? Was it an earthquake? Was it the sound of the pillar falling down? I was sleeping pretty heavy, so I wouldn't think about how hungry I was, but that noise woke me up. I ran out of my room without thinking, and after I did that, what happened? I didn't see anything, and it looked like the others didn't come out of their rooms either. I felt pretty dumb for being the only one who came out, so I went back to my room and fell back to sleep.
what's that mean?
In the end, I never find out what that sound was, but it's been on my mind for a while. Said it was around 5:30 a.m. Will you be able to find out anything with that info?
Why?
And this thing. Broken pillar. The pillar next to the door is tipped over and broken. Did this pillar break when it fell over? How what?
Leave it to me!
This pillar is the weapon. The pillar uses to beat up Coach Nakamaru. This huge pillar?
Damn it!
If you got soaked by something like this, even Coach Nakamaru wouldn't stand a chance. Yeah, well, that's impossible. It'd be too heavy to wield as a weapon.
Now then! I'm gonna do it!
Didn't I tell you?
All right. If that's how it's gonna be, my body can take it! Power times 3! Why?
Of course it's impossible. It tipped it over and it hit him.
I see.
The clocks that we have to have been altered.
Which means?
The reason Usami's solar portrait is different in each tower is because it is merely projection.
Then...
Perhaps this is used as an alternative to locking the door with the key? If that's the case, you won't be able to enter this tower from the Strawberry Hall side.
You are right. Huh? Well?
There are small rock-like fragments underneath Nakamaru's body.
See? Well?
Though these fragments are underneath Nakamaru's body, there are hardly any on top of his body as well.
Yep.
You don't know, it's okay. It probably means they're not that important. Well, if you put it like that, now I can't help but think they're important. final dead room.
So...
All of the evidence at this crime scene consists of things we've never seen inside this building, doesn't it? But as long as we can't leave, then there's no doubt that they came from somewhere within this building.
Yep.
So if we think of that place like an armory, then that's where the killer obtained their tools, right?
Then...
If you go in there, you have to play the life-threatening game.
Well?
Then I'll be the one who tries to confirm it. Huh? What are you saying? You were the one who said that place was dangerous, right?
You! It's not like that.
It's not you guys. There's a sound that's been ringing since before the investigation started.
Hey.
It's his internal clock, right? Yeah, that's his internal clock. Then you guys go, I'll stay here.
Then...
I shall wait here as well. Please be careful, you two. Sonya's okay, but how come you're not going, Akane?
Hey.
Well, that sound is annoying and I don't really feel like leaving.
Hey.
Hajime, it's okay if it's just the two of us. Come on, Akane says she wants to stay here. Huh? Oh, I get it. She doesn't want to leave Nakamaru's side. I don't know if she's actually aware of that or not.
Yep.
Yeah, if you say so. Oh, now I hear it. Did they take out the clock from him?
See?
Oh, it's a phone.
Damn right.
That voice, is that you, Fuyuhiko?
Jeez.
You know how long the phone was ringing? I was getting worried that no one would pick up.
Like...
Even if you wanted to go over there, we can't. Looks like someone broke the damn elevator. It's not moving at all. And we can't enter the tower from Strawberry Hall because the door button there is broken too. So basically we're sitting ducks here. Not only is the elevator broken, but the Strawberry Hall door button is broken too.
Hey, bastard! Well,
We're safe, but we can't find Nekomaru anywhere. Do you know anything? So that's what it was. Grape Tower. When I went there this morning, he was
I
already
see.
Grape Tower. If the door of Strawberry Hall wasn't broken, we'd be able to enter the tower, and the killer broke the elevator and the Strawberry Hall door, so they could split everyone up and prevent us from doing a proper investigation.
dumbass! Well, yeah.
I guess we just have to let Kazuichi handle it. He said to take care of the elevator. I guess he's our only hope right now.
Like...
It's gonna be hard for him to fix the Strawberry Hall door without parts, but he said he might be able to do something about the broken elevator.
Damn right.
Yeah, we'll head over there as soon as Kazuichi fixes the elevator.
Hey.
So the call came from Strawberry House. There's no doubt this is the killer's doing. They've prevented the others from coming to the crime scene. As long as the elevator is out of commission, those guys won't be able to investigate.
Huh?
Why did the killer need to block both sides of the door?
Yep.
Which means for now it's impossible to check the final bedroom. It's not entirely comfortable with you going over there, but regardless, it's impossible now anyway. Apparently Kazuichi is repairing the elevator. All we can do now is put our hope in him. Are you even
Hey,
listening?
bastard! Damn right.
Huh?
Jeez.
Don't hum me. I figured you weren't even listening. I was just thinking. You're probably thinking of something messed up, weren't you? But I've been listening to you. Nakamura was killed, right? Then that body discovery announcement was referring to him.
Damn it.
Out of everyone here, it just had to be Nakamura.
Damn it!
After what he went through to come back to us.
How pitiful.
It's tantamount to being killed twice. Truly, he was a man burdened by terrible misfortune.
Hey!
Okay, so now that we know the situation over there, is it alright to go ahead and fix the elevator? Is it alright if you wait a little bit? Before you do that, we should...
Did you call for me?
It's a Monokuma file, right?
Ah! Now then. Red bean bread and milk! It's the Monokuma file! Do your best.
Damn right.
What do you yearn for?
What is it? Well, I was thinking about what we should do and I wanted to discuss it.
Even so.
Thanks to the killer, we can't even go to the crime scene. We have to wait till Kazuichi fixes the elevator. True, there is no doubt that the killer is responsible, but it seems as though they made a huge mistake. There's no way the symbol of soap will give up because of this little setback. There's no way everyone will just cross their arms and wait for the class trial to start. We need to do everything we can on our end to prepare for the class trial, right?
Fine.
It seems that we too shall begin the investigation on our end. Though it remains unclear how much we can do. Is this acceptable? If I show my serious side, things will not end with mere child's play. I'm so glad I knew you guys were pumped to start. Which side should I be on for this case? The killer? Or the rest of you guys? I must make sure I face this case's mystery properly if I'm going to find out which side is the true hope. Oh, so we're gonna take the role of Nagito?
Fine.
Damn right.
Since we're staying at Strawberry House, in order for us to get to the meeting at the Grape Tower, we needed to use the elevator first and go to the Grape House. That was before 7 AM, since it was right before the Monokuma Tai Chi.
Man.
But once we realized the elevator was disabled, I seriously panicked.
Anyway.
And since we couldn't do anything about it, we just tried to get inside that tower from Strawberry Hall. But when we actually got there, the button on the hall was broken. Thanks to that, we couldn't enter the tower at all. So Fuyuhiko suggested that we use the phone and call Grape House.
This, too,
And that
must
was
be the
everything that
will
happened
of
this morning.
causality.
I must say, I'm surprised. I never expected that the elevator would be disabled. But then how was Nakamura able to go to Grape Tower?
Man.
Well, obviously he went before the elevator was disabled. And when was that?
You.
If we knew that, this wouldn't be difficult.
Well.
Now, we might know what time he went to Grape Tower.
You serious? It
was around sunrise. That's when I saw him going down to the first floor.
What?
You mean you personally witnessed Nakamura going to Grape Tower?
Hey, hey!
When was the sunrise? Was it before that rumbling sound? Rumbling sound?
Huh?
You don't remember? Right after the clock in the lounge started ringing, we heard a rumbling noise. Did the clock even ring in the first place?
Hey, hey, hey!
You didn't notice that either? Seriously? That thing was super loud. I feel like we're not quite on the same wavelength. Well, it is what it is. There's no way you guys will ever be on the same wavelength with this trash like me. The portrait. Honor Izuru Kamakura. I understand why the school would immortalize such an important person in a portrait. Why won't they put it in a place like this? What are they trying to show me?
The night is my domain.
I figured it was nearly morning, so I went to go check the clock in the lounge. Turns out I was totally off. It was still around 5 a.m.
Hey!
And that's when it happened. I heard the sound of the door closing off in the distance. When I stuck my head out from the lounge, I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. Okay, so our clocks must have been altered, but he has his internal clock, so he knows to go there. I saw Nekomaru's back. He was about to go down to the first floor. I thought about running after him, but I didn't have the energy or willpower to do it. If I knew something like this would happen, I must have mustered the strength to follow him.
Hey! Hey!
But why would Nekomaru wander off so early in the morning?
I
mean, I already knew I wasn't gonna get any sleep. So I just sat in the lounge, stared out into space for no real reason, and waited for him to come back.
Jeez!
And that's when the clock in the lounge started ringing. Thanks to that loud alarm, I completely forgot about Nekomaru. You were at the lounge the whole time? But what were you doing during that time? By chance were you thinking about everything that's happened so far and getting choked up?
What?
Of course not, asshole. You're completely wrong. I'm sorry, you're absolutely right. And I thought you were reminiscing about Pekka or something. But that can't be right. After all, you already know how pointless it is to cling to memories of the dead.
You...
You're so kind, Kazuichi. Thank you for actually taking time to explain it to me.
Ah...
So that's how it is. Fine, I'll tell you. I was sleeping peacefully in my room when all of a sudden I heard this huge sound.
Ah!
The sound was super loud, so I rushed out of my room. As I went down the hall toward the lounge,
Hey! What are you doing?
This raucous... It's louder than the supreme ruler of the netherworld bellowing for a sacrifice!
Don't go making all that noise so suddenly. It's not me. The wall clock just started ringing. I was just trying to stop it. Then hurry up and stop it already. I know. I'm in the middle of doing that.
What did you do to me?
my mental defenses were bombarded with sonic resonance.
You!
Was this not you doing just now?
Shut up!
Why would anyone do something so childish?
Huh? Well, yeah.
Well, I didn't rush over here. I was at the lounge by coincidence.
You fiend.
Coincidence, huh?
Huh?
What? Do you doubt me?
Hey.
Whatever, I don't really give a crap, but it's 5:30 a.m.
Aw, man.
Thanks to Fuyuhiko, I woke up early for no reason. I should go back to sleep.
Huh?
What was that sound?
What's going on?
Earthquake?
This pressure.
It did not feel like it shook.
Hey, 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 hey,
There's no
hey!
way this building is gonna collapse, right?
Hey.
Kazushi, stop clinging to me.
Hmm.
And that's when it happened. I see, so you're the one who's clinging to Fuyuhiko?
That's obviously wrong.
That's not the important part. And what happened afterward? Did you guys just separate?
Hey.
We decided to wait things out, but in the end, nothing else happened.
Also,
And not just that, we all felt really weak, so we decided to just go back to our rooms for a while.
What?
huh?
I mean, isn't it strange? I was the only one who didn't listen to alarm that was so loud. Everyone else came out of their rooms.
Why, you...
You better not be trying to confuse the shit out of us.
Hey, hey, hey!
The wall clock alarm you heard first, and the rumbling noise that came after. Now then, how do these noises relate to the case? Fuyuhiko witnessed Nekomaru at 5 a.m. That's the time Nekomaru apparently went down to the first floor. At 5:30, the alarm clock in the lounge started ringing. When that happened, you two woke up and left your rooms to go to the lounge where Fuyuhiko was. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense.
Let's make history.
Now that I think about it, something might have happened to Nekomaru during that noise. If so, that must have been Nekomaru's final scream before he breathed his last. Hold on, if Nekomaru died when we heard that sound, doesn't that mean we have an alibi?
I mean...
When we heard that rumbling noise, we were at the lounge, you know? If that's when the killer murdered Nekomaru, then we have a solid alibi.
I get it.
Can't argue with that. It might be too soon to declare that just yet. We can't be certain unless we first clear up the mystery surrounding that rumbling noise. Did something heavy fall or something? Also, based on what everyone just told me, there's another thing I'm curious about. You all heard the alarm clock in the lounge go off just before the rumble. What do you suppose that means?
Hey!
Why, haven't we talked enough? I really think I should repair the elevator soon. Once the elevator's fixed, I'm not gonna let you anywhere near it.
Jeez.
So, what should we do now? Something I wanted you to do. After the elevator's fixed, there's something I wanted you to investigate.
Huh?
The clocks in the first floor lounges of both Grape House and Strawberry House. Right after that, you heard a strange rumbling sound that didn't quite make sense.
Huh? Hey, bastard! Huh?
Okay.
Huh? Man.
Looks like the elevator's control. It looks like that's the elevator's control panel. They opened it up and messed with the settings.
Ah. Yeah.
Yep, the one on this side isn't broken. That's the only thing I can think of. The elevator is stuck on the Grape House side. Wouldn't that mean the last person who used this elevator went to the Grape House?
Ah. Hey! You.
I'm trying to repair. Just to do repairs without any tools. No matter how much time I get, it won't be enough. If you don't have any tools, why don't you use this?
Huh? Whoa!
I had it with me before I even arrived at the 4th island. We're going to explore a new island, so it's essential to bring this kind of equipment, right?
You serious?
A guy like you has been walking around with a dangerous tool this whole time.
Ah.
In exchange, I want you to do something.
Huh?
That multi-tool has a compass. After the elevator is fixed, I want you to ride the elevator and see how the compass reacts. I really need this information to find out the relationship between the building and the elevator.
Huh?
Oh, the door. Something about that seems a little suspicious.
Let's make history.
Killer's intent. I can think of only one explanation.
Listen well.
that person, they should still be at Grape House, but just soon to form an answer. Plot armor will keep us alive. So this is the final dead room. Some puzzles? Alright. I'm down for some puzzles. I see the doors is meant to automatically lock. It's not like I would have turned back if I stayed on them. Mayito? Why are you in such a dangerous place? And you got locked in when you came inside? You're a fool from head to toe. Well, not that I care. Just make sure you don't get in my way. Life threatening game is going to start soon, right? It'd be annoying if you got in my way.
Could it be?
Are you planning to do it? Well, if I don't, I can't get out of here, right? And besides, the only way trash like me can be useful is by risking my life for everyone's sake.
That's wrong!
I know I'm being heartwarming right now, but my heart is super scared and pounding like crazy. You know, isn't it exciting to think that I can finally be useful for the sake of those who shoulder hope?
Alrighties!
If there's anything you don't get, just ask me.
Leave it to me!
Bring it on, escape game. Alright, it's number 6. No, it's 9. Wait, is that how you read it? Anyways, whatever. Think about it later. I guess this is where you put the password.
No problem!
Three. These iron bars are completely blocking the door. As long as we don't do something about these bars, we won't be able to escape from this room. For those of you who have no interest in playing an escape game, I've prepared a shortcut. What would you like to do? No. Watch the news. Do you happen to know what this means? It's a common riddle.
You want me to punish you guys?
It looks like this plus you talk when you squeeze the thumb.
Thrills, chills, kills!
It says 4. Seven. What's north? Hello? Wait a second. Like for instance, a symbol that you often see on maps. Number 4, it looks like a different symbol to me. Like for instance, a symbol that you often see on maps. North? East? That says 5. Oh! Oh my god. North. 3, 6, or 9, 5, 7. Where's it 9?
Leave it to me.
3, 9, 5, 7? There you go. Digital camera and USB stick. I'll use it on here. Maybe the memo that was inside the desk drawer might be the laptop's password. It's the first letter of the days of the week.
Huh?
Oops.
You want me to Thrill! Ooh. You want
It's not.
thrills?
Okay, hold on. Let me read this again. It was the digital camera that was inside the safe. Looks like it uses a regular battery. Regardless, we'll turn off since it's a battery to begin with. Yeah, so I need to reread this again. Combine my items? Oh my god. Jesus. I should have thought about that.
Alrighties! I'm sorry.
Wait, so... supposed to cut something. Oh, I see.
Enough already.
What do I take a picture of? It looks like a photo of a space poster that's posted on the wall somewhere. Wait a second. What? Oh, what? It looks like a photo of a space poster that's posted on the wall somewhere. X.
Leave it to me!
Oh, stupid. What's this?
Huh?
Oh. Oh, that is a key.
Ding a ding ding!
Who cares about clearing it? Why does the exit feel like it's not opening? What do you mean it won't open?
Oh, that's...
It's not just the exit, even the door we entered from isn't opening. Maybe the game isn't over yet. Oh shoot, I still had the BRB sign this thing up still. Oops.
Could it be?
When I first arrived in this room, I received a letter.
I'm sorry.
I thought it was just a prank, so I didn't have a chance to tell you. Enough of the excuses, hurry up and show it to me. Solve the mystery of the final dead room and you'll obtain the right to play the life-threatening game. It's life-threatening roulette. You are held liable for setting the roulette's difficulty. Depending on the difficulty, I've prepared special prizes, but make sure you don't overdo yourself. What does it mean? It means the games up till now were just the opening act. From this point on, it's the real performance. That's probably Russian roulette.
Hey!
Russian roulette? Allow
You
me.
can't!
There's something I wanted to ask you. In all honesty, I don't really understand the rules of Russian roulette.
Hey!
If that's the case, load one bullet into the cylinder, spin it. After that point, point the gun toward you and pull the trigger.
You can't!
You can't do that. There's 1 in 6 chance you'll die. A 1 in 6 chance of death, which means the failure rate is only 1/6. Is that rule really okay? I mean, if there's only 1/6 chance of failing, wouldn't the game be too easy? So shouldn't it be the opposite? Remove 1 bullet from the gun, then use it whilst there are still 5 bullets loaded. If you do that, there will be 1/6 chance of success. That would definitely make it a more thrilling game.
That's...
What are you saying? Let's give it a go. Obviously, it's not gonna hurt him.
Hold on, Nagito! What are you doing?
What am I doing? Playing Russian roulette, obviously. I've only removed 1 bullet, so there's only a 1 in 6 chance that I'll survive.
You can't!
It's not much of a talent, but even I have an ultimate level talent, you know? I'm the ultimate lucky student. But if I can't win when there's only a 1 in 6 chance of success, then what kind of ultimate talent is that? I mean, if my luck gets me killed like this, there's no way you can really call that talent. If I'm truly the ultimate lucky student, I need to survive here. Isn't that right?
Please, stop!
Right. Easy clap. scared of you, Nagito. Really? Alright, to the octagon. Oh my goodness. What a distorted room.
Well done. Hooah! Yaha!
Are you even... And you even challenge yourself with the highest difficulty with only 1/6 chance of success.
Here!
I have a modest present for someone like you. The Future Foundation's file? Didn't we already get this when we were at the roller coaster?
Uh-huh.
Well, just think of it as an extension of that. Alright, thanks for stopping by. Take care.
Hey!
What are you giving without permission? Let's see, and one more special prize. Here you go. This prize is Hope's Peak Academies? That's right, this file contains your student profiles from your time at Hope's Peak Academy. Meaning they're profiles that you guys don't even remember. Your time at Hope's Peak Academy, huh? But after all this time, I still can't believe it.
What?
I mean, that matter concerning your still in school memories? I mean, a no good person like me actually spent time with everyone else at Hope's Peak Academy? No, that's impossible. That's true, how did I feel? Surely I would have spent my time feeling ashamed of myself for not being in the presence of such greatness. Jeez, whether you're upbeat or depressed, I still don't understand you at all.
Phew!
Well, anyway, I'm passing this along to you. How you use it is up to you. I'll take a long look at it later. Hell, you'll probably be happy about it. Yay, someone like me was finally useful. What are you laughing about? I just thought it was ironic. Out of everyone here, someone like you was the one who obtained Hope's Peak Academy student's profile. I'm not sure if you're lucky or unlucky. What does that mean? Well, looks like things are going to get interesting. You might be the one who makes things much more interesting. I don't really know what you're talking about.
Hey!
What are you planning? What's written in there?
Like... Hey!
No cheating, you haven't reached the end yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you haven't played Russian roulette yet.
What are you saying? Damn it!
Revenge of the Final Dead Room.
No!
Jesus, there's so much stuff here. There are poisons stored in here. Isn't this the first floor of Strawberry House? Could this door lead underground? Based on the sketch, there shouldn't have been a bunker. Things are finally getting interesting. But I don't see anything that looks like it could be the ultimate. It was completely different from any possibility I had in mind. Seems I'm finally starting to get a larger perspective of the funhouse with this. As expected, of a place that cannot be reached unless you clear the final dead room. All the separate pieces seem to have connected together in one fell swoop. A chain reaction culminating in the truth, all thanks to just one clue. Huh? Hey, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Oh, I'm sorry, did you say something?
Well,
It's been about 2 hours since we spoke to Fuyuhiko. I wonder if the elevator's been fixed yet. It'd be bad if we were still split up before the class trial, so maybe we should call them one more time. Are you even listening? I only brought up that because I'm really worried. So what are you gonna do? Right, I'm worried about them too. Let's try calling Strawberry House one more time.
I think...
Yeah, that's a great idea, I think. Huh?
Hello there.
Nagito? Why are you here? Because I showed up. You showed up? How did you even come here? Maybe I teleported. Nagito's sudden appearance.
Hey.
Before I do, there's something I need to tell you guys. I tried to investigate Strawberry House as much as I could.
Now then.
I'll give you those details first. Let's hurry this up.
Hey.
Also, there's one more thing I need to tell you guys. I've cleared the final dead room.
Could it be?
We did the life-threatening game.
Wow.
It wasn't life-threatening at all. It was just a little escape game that ended with some Russian roulette. It's a game where you load one bullet in a gun, spin the cylinder, point it toward you, and pull the trigger.
Man.
So that's how you're supposed to play it. It would have been fine if I'd only used one bullet, huh? I guess it was just as Monomi said.
Huh?
Actually...
I misunderstood and thought I had to take one bullet out of the cylinder, so that's how I did it. That you only had a 1 in 6 chance of surviving.
Well...
But I'm still alive, after all. The only good thing about me is how lucky I am. I knew he was strange from the start, but for him to casually do something so suicidal. He's crazy. That's all there is to it. Anyway, because I was able to clear the final dead room, I was able to obtain several rights. And one of those rights was the freedom to move between the Grape House and Strawberry House. Not only that, but whenever I move back and forth, I don't even need to play the game again. Or would you even be able to do that, and how?
Man. You stay quiet.
You've been repeating yourself over and over, and it's bugging me. Can you let me speak freely for a change? Anyway, I'm definitely lucky. Thanks to that, I was able to clear the roulette at the highest difficulty. And I obtained quite an amazing prize as my reward. Is that the Future Foundation file?
Yep.
Continuation? There's even more detailed information about the killing school life that was in the earlier file. As I recall, Byakuya was one of the students who participated in it. But even when we learn more about the killing school life, it has no relevance to us whatsoever. There was information about the order of the killings and who the killer was for each incident. I find it extremely boring to read about the deaths of people that I don't even know.
Right?
Besides Byakuya, of course. And it's just as I thought. The Byakuya was a Byakuya we knew, right?
But...
However, I can't say the information is completely useless. In truth, there are similarities between the killing school life and the killing school trip. The first murder involved someone important getting stabbed to death in an unexpected place.
Hey.
The second murder revealed the presence of a serial killer among the group. And the third murder was actually 2 killings that happened in succession. Right.
Hey.
What do you guys think about these strange similarities? It's definitely strange.
Well...
I can't think of these as coincidences, especially if Monokuma is behind the motives in driving the murders. What are you trying to say?
Hey.
By the way, the 4th murder of the killing school life was apparently ruled a suicide. Huh? Whether that means something or not is something each person should think about on their own. I just wanted to tell you guys the truth. And the truth? Are you sure you're not just trying to confuse us?
Jeez.
Your complaints just never end, do they? If you're gonna talk like that, I won't want to tell you anymore. And I even learned what your talent is too.
Well,
That file wasn't the only one I received from home. This is another one.
yep.
It's the Hope Speak Academy School Crest.
Perhaps.
Does it have information about our stolen memories?
How unfortunate.
Unfortunately, I couldn't find any clues about that. This file doesn't contain our information, just Hajime's. Just mine?
Why?
Isn't that weird? Why only Hajime's information?
Jeez.
It's quite troubling that you would ask me that. I must say, it was always interesting that Hajime was the only one who couldn't remember his talent.
Right?
But that ends now. Are you serious? Did you really find out why I was chosen by Hope Peak Academy?
Man.
Yeah, in a way, it's just as Jackie said. Hajime's existence is special. Because you were just some reserve course student from the reserve department. Huh?
Well,
Unlike the primary department for main course students who possess ultimate talents, the reserve department is for reserve course students who enter the school through a basic entrance exam. Essentially, you're like a substitute or the second string. Well, even then, that's just a name only. The reserve department pretty much only exists to increase the Hope Peak Academy revenue stream. Like I said, to be a reserve student, you don't need to possess an ultimate talent. You just have to pay a rather costly entrance fee and tuition. With the funds obtained from these exams, the Academy can focus on bolstering and researching talent. Here, the symbols of hope can be raised.
isn't that right?
Which means you're just a stepladder, but you should feel honored. The average talentless human can be put to good use for those who are known as mankind's hope. What the hell? Does that mean... Perhaps you simply weren't determined enough. Did you admire hope? Were you willing to sacrifice your body until... to attend Hope Peak Academy? It's not like that, I...
Stop it.
wanted to become Hope? That's what you're thinking. Just stop it. From the moment you were born in this world, you either have that or you don't.
There's no mistake. You don't even know?
Were you so blinded by your admiration for Hope Peak Academy that you couldn't even see that? You're just a nobody from the reserve course who had never had a talent to begin with. Nobody who forgot he was no nobody, that's all. I'm just... That's right, you never were an ultimate. You had no talent whatsoever. Don't have any talent? I'm just an ordinary high school student.
Man.
I feel sorry for you. Are you shocked to learn that you were the only one who didn't have the talent?
That's not it.
But still, if you think about it positively, it looks like there's no more room to reason your doubt. And that we know who you are, a normal, average, utterly unremarkable high school student, there's no way you could be associated with the Future Foundation. But if it's not Hajime, then who in the world could the traitor be? The survivor of the previous killing school life, Byakuya, would have been the most likely candidate. But now, that's probably impossible.
Hey.
Are you listening?
Hold it!
What?
Well?
It may be important to talk about who the traitor is, but we need to focus on Nakamura's murder first. Because if we can't survive the class trial, everyone is going to die together anyway. In that case, would the traitor among those killed as well? It's something I truly wonder.
Yep.
Hey!
You said you cleared the final dead room and obtained these files. That means you must have gone to the Octagon, right?
Hey.
Are you curious about the ultimate weapon?
So...
Did you find out what it was? Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Is there any reason I should answer that? I'm the one who cleared that room, and I'm free to divulge any clues I obtained there as I see fit, right? Are you planning to keep it a secret? Are you planning to side with the killer again?
Man.
Like I said, I'm not on the killer side. That hasn't changed since this began. How many times must I repeat myself? I just want to shine even brighter. What are you saying? That doesn't make any sense at all. Just tell us already. Tell us about the ultimate weapon.
Jeez.
I suppose I can tell you one tidbit.
You're
right, I did go to a place that seemed to be the Octagon, and I found many different weapons there. But I didn't find anything worthy of the name Ultimate Weapon.
Stop it.
Coming from someone with no talent like yourself, that's truly offensive.
Oh.
Fine, I understand. Now's not the time for us to be fighting anyway. If you won't tell us, we gotta do it ourselves. Now, shall we go back to investigating Nakamaru's case? We better hurry, the class trial is gonna start soon.
You're right.
I haven't even seen the crime scene. Also, the guys in Strawberry House should be coming over to the site any moment now.
Bye now.
And while we're at it, I'll go on ahead.
Hey.
Right now, I can't afford to be the only one who's depressed. I need to survive with everyone else and return home. That's what's most important. Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm relieved to hear that. We should get moving then. Yeah, you're right. So what should I be doing? I have returned from the depths of hell. Venom.
Yo. Hey. Hey.
I'm trying to stand out here.
Hey.
More importantly, Kazuchi, did you look into that matter I asked you about?
Huh? You stay quiet.
I didn't ask for your opinion, just tell me the results. The compass needle rotated 180 degrees while you were riding the elevator. The needle rotated 180 degrees?
Well, that's obvious.
Well, obviously the elevator must have rotated 180 degrees.
Now then.
I should go investigate Nakamaru's body.
Oh my. You serious? Damn it! Hey,
That was not the time to get sentimental. Come on, we need to hurry up and investigate. But we've already investigated everything we can here.
well,
There's still something you should be able to investigate more thoroughly. Now that Mikan is no longer with us, we can't perform an autopsy.
right?
Kazuichi should be able to disassemble the body, right?
Huh?
It cannot
Is
be!
that true? Are you going to disassemble Nakamaru's body?
I won't forgive you!
Then screw with me. Hasn't Coach Nakamaru been through enough already?
You don't know?
Through enough? We need to perform this investigation so we can find out who the killer is. Or perhaps you don't want to know, Akane. Maybe you don't care about what happened to Nakamaru.
Damn it!
You stay quiet.
If you suck at using your brain and you really want to know who the killer is, try not to interfere so much.
Damn it.
Jeez. Ah. Well,
Thought he was just treating me differently ever since he found out I have no talent, but it seems like that's not entirely the case. His attitude towards everyone else is strange now too. But why?
damn it! Huh?
Nagito gave it to me. He said he had it ready before we even went to the amusement park.
Maybe...
Looks like the damage to his head is the reason. The reason Nakamaru died, I mean, stopped functioning. His torso is covered in huge dents, but his parts are dislocated. Maybe a gear shaft broke too? But for now, I tried disassembling Nakamaru's chest. That should help us learn something, right? If that's the case, I need to look at Nekomaru's body one more time. Fuck. The hands of the clock look like they're pointed to 7:30. Also, it looks like the clock's alarm was set for 7:30 a.m. Which means his clock broke the moment the alarm started ringing at 7:30 a.m. I mean, we should have arrived at Great Power just before 7 for Monokuma Tai Chi. It's an extremely accurate clock. Yeah, I knew the time had to have at least been tampered with.
You're the worst. Jeez.
You guys overlooked an important clue. I swear you're just the worst. What are you talking about?
Well,
I found this under a fragment of the pillar that tipped over. Doorknob?
you don't even know?
Looks like the screws came out with it. That wouldn't happen unless you applied a ton of force to it. Plus, it looks like there are scratches near the base of the doorknob.
Hey,
Don't you think it's strange?
see? Now then.
If that's the case, where did this doorknob come from? It has to be the door connected to the Great Hall that we entered from, right?
Well,
It makes sense to think about it like that. We should try it out.
you don't know?
We take the elevator to Strawberry House and we enter Strawberry Tower from Strawberry Hall. That's the only way we can see the other side of that door, right? But the button to the door at Strawberry Hall is broken, right?
It's obvious.
We can just repair it after all. We have the ultimate mechanic on our side.
Well,
And you're right, but I need parts to repair the door in Strawberry Hall. I can repair it if it's broken, but I don't know if I have enough parts. There's not much I can do about it.
huh? See?
Let's use Nekomaru. I'm sure if you dig through his body, you can find parts you can use. It's called recycling. It's a much better alternative than disposing it with the rest of the junk, right?
Hey,
Is it possible or impossible? Like you said, I could probably use these parts to repair that button. Seriously, hold on. Even if you do repair the button, what's going to happen to the chain on the other side of the door?
huh?
Chain? The door that leads to Strawberry Hall has a chain wrapped around the doorknob. Even if you fix the button on Strawberry Hall, the door won't open as long as that chain is there. You don't need to worry about that at all.
Now then.
We should go over to Strawberry Hall so you can repair the door. I'm not finished. You're going to come later too, right? I mean, if there's someone in the tower, the door won't open at all.
Right?
So you should at least make sure you're not pulling my leg.
Huh?
What happened to him? He seems on edge about something.
Damn right.
That reminds me, Nagito asked Kazuichi to do something weird for him, right?
Yep.
Hey,
He told me to investigate all the clocks inside both buildings. The clocks? So I did what he said and checked them all, but none of the clocks had their times messed up.
Jeez.
But why'd he ask me to do that in the first place? I don't get that bastard at all. Now, why don't we head over to Strawberry Tower too? Alongside with the doorknob matter, there are still many mysteries surrounding this that we don't understand. If we go to Strawberry Tower, you might be able to solve some of those mysteries, maybe.
Jeez, you're pathetic.
Looks like that's all we can do. Let's head over.
What's up?
Hey, hey.
Well, the damage wasn't too bad once I got the parts, so I was able to fix it right away.
You!
Hey! Now then. Even so.
There's no way it'll open. You haven't done anything about the chain.
Hey!
The door to Strawberry Hall behind Nakamura's body is blocked off by that chain, remember? If you didn't do anything about that chain, it doesn't even matter if you fix the button on the outside.
You.
Not even worth trying it out.
Yep.
That'd be great. There's no way this door will open, not when the other side is chained up. Huh?
Hey!
Why did it open?
Impossible!
Where did the chain go?
Hold it.
Hold on a sec, that's not the only thing that's strange. That's right, there's no other way to say it, this definitely looks weird.
So...
What do you mean? Huh?
Hey!
Doesn't this all look the same as when we were in the Grape Tower? Oh. Everything just shifts. Nikumaru's body was in front of the far back door. So if you're entered from the Strawberry Hall, his body should be right in front of the door as we walk in. Why is Nekumaru's body in front of the door to the Grape Hall?
Hey!
Not just that, the parts that I carefully arranged when I disassembled the body all moved too. Even the tipped over pillar and the spilled oil. They all moved the same exact way. Everything that was at the crime scene inside Grape Tower shifted to the opposite side. As if it all rotated at 180 degrees, right? No, it's more than that. I feel like there's an even greater mystery here. The mystery is so great that it could drastically affect the outcome of this case. Strange feeling in the tower.
I see.
The chain disappeared. The strange feeling I felt when I went back and forth between these two towers. It was definitely the right choice to confirm this. You have a bad habit of relying on others when you don't understand. Why don't you try investigating first?
See?
That door at the far back with a picture of a grape on it. Maybe there's a clue hidden in there? One of the doorknobs is gone. It's like the screws came out with it.
Now then.
It's the same as the doorknob that was on the floor.
See?
Okay, the screws came out with it, right? The knob next to Kumar's body came off the door to Grape Hall. Well, that's what it looks like. When you said clue, were you talking about this? But what is it a clue to?
What?
Did you even get more confused? Don't need to worry, just one clue will change everything. Huh? All the mysteries will be solved, as if everything were linked together if you can reach it. Just like I did. What does that mean? Even if I ask him that, Nagito probably won't give me an answer. So it'd just be a waste of time to ask.
It appears that, to tell you the truth, I'm tired. Extremely tired. I feel like spending the rest of my life hibernating already. Man, I know it's bad, but I'm so sleepy. I just want to ditch. Though I really don't feel like it. I'll show you my serious side when you come to the class trial. Even though it's impossible since it's so annoying, you can count on me to take this seriously.
Hey!
How are we supposed to get to the trial ground?
Damn it!
Akane, did something happen?
Hey!
No, well, do you guys hear something? Hear something?
Hey!
Suddenly, as if cutting off Ch.4, our surroundings started to shake and rumble. And then suddenly it appeared before us. Is it telling us to go inside from here? Seems that way.
Alright!
Jeez, you're
At least be a
pathetic.
little cautious. It's obviously a trap.
It appears you cannot escape. It's nearly showtime!
Shall I get moving?
Yep.
Damn it!
Same step ladders. Other than the small movements of his mouth, he was perfectly still.
Well,
You and I are just step ladders. For everyone who holds the title of Ultimate, I always believed that I didn't mind. Like you, I know my place. What are you saying?
man.
That's why I was prepared to become a sacrifice at any time. From that, true hope would be born. I always believed that the talent that survived would be true hope.
Damn it.
But it wasn't. There is no hope amidst all this killing. Of course there isn't. What kind of hope comes from killing people?
What?
Really? Are you suggesting that sacrificing others for hope isn't real hope? But you're wrong. It's only natural and extremely obvious that strong hope devours weak hope.
Isn't that right?
After all, that's what it means to live, right? There's no way I'm going to accept that.
Well,
Oh, well, it's not like that's what I wanted to say to you anyway.
hey,
There's one novel I like. It's a peculiar mystery story. The story is told from the point of view of a high school girl involved in a serial killer mystery. But when you get to the end, surprise, surprise, the girl was actually the killer. Of course, the story is written carefully, so the reader doesn't learn the ending in the middle of the story. The protagonist is just a projection of the reader, and this projection turns out to be the killer. Which means the killer you're looking for the whole time was inside you all along. How do you feel about novels like that? What the heck are you talking about? You're just jumping from one topic to another. And I can't comment on a book that I've never read before.
no good at all.
Such a normal answer. I should have expected that from a talentless reserve course student like you. I know that you don't matter at all, so why do I care about you? You admire hope, I love hope.
Right?
In some ways we're similar, but maybe that difference is what's making me somewhat different. I don't have time to argue with you. Let's go, everyone is waiting.
Man. Hey,
We're in a normal elevator that shakes its bed. It reminds me of how efficient that elevator in the funhouse was.
well, yeah.
Well now! Yahoo!
But it's so exhausting to discuss useless things, so let's just get on with it already. My chest hurts. Forcing everyone to do this is so sad.
Hey!
Look
Come
what talking
on
without
now! Now I'm
Otherwise-
really
However,
angry!
based on the result, I'll give you a sex change operation that many times.
Hey!
What an extreme punishment.
Now then!
Let's get on with it once again. The curtain to the fourth class trial was about to open. Nekomaru Nidai, the ultimate team manager. He was more passionate, more daring, more honest than anyone I'd ever met. Truly, he was more man than any of us. He sacrificed his body to protect Akane, and his appearance changed drastically because of that. But he still tried to live earnestly. And just when I finally got used to his new form, Nekomaru's killer. is one of us. Killing someone because it's the only way to survive is no excuse. I won't let this be excused. The person who betrayed Nekomaru, who betrayed their friend, I will never ever forgive them. And so, this life-threatening trial billowing with hope and despair has begun.